hasn't seen before. But who is that? CTC or?
So that looks like CTC.
It is
aka
CTC.
Daniel.
Chrissy the Crimson versus
DrpPnts4Food. So one of Sydney's remaining competitors. Actually, it might only be CTC and Lucky Strikes left in the bracket from Sydney. This is here we go.
Lucky Strikes and Crash from NZ. NZ made it into top 8. God.
Yes, New Zealand player Crash. I watched him yesterday. Apparently, he plays a lot online. I was chatting with Scorpion. Well, 4 people watched the stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
All right. Looks like we have a changing of the guard here.
So, guys, I'm going to step off and pass to Rami of Melbourne. Have a great finals, Colin.
Thanks again.
Thank you very much.
And we welcome Rami from Melbourne. How are you, Rami?
Good afternoon. Thanks very much. I'm glad to be here.
Look, we were just talking about how Dion came back from losing 3-0 in the first match at Lucky Strikes, beating him with his own 3-0 in the next match, and coming down from 2-0 in rounds in the last match to win. You're a fellow Melbourne boy. How has Dion matured as a player ever since you guys first had him in the scene? How has he grown towards the player he is today?
See, Dion always had his own play style. It was quite a weird play style originally.
Yep.
We all thought it was, I don't know, it wasn't amazing, but for some reason he won, and then we all thought it was. I don't really know how to explain it, but the thing is, in the past few years, we've had a few Koreans come over, and he's essentially almost kidnapped them.
Right.
And learned tech from them. And he's teaching us along the way a few different things, and I could see that being incorporated into the game, to be honest. Now, he got 3 out in the first one, but I think he thought about it and thought, okay, you know what, I think I know what to do, and you change up my play style, because Dion doesn't always play the same. Dion will recognize some of the things that you do and change it up. But at the same time, he does have this sort of aspect to himself where, now, I wouldn't say random, but he says it himself, he puts his own timing off to mess with your own timing. So you think maybe something's coming out, but he'll dash, wait quarter of a second, then do it, fish for a counter hit. And that's essentially how he says the Koreans do it. So by messing up your own timing, you mess with your opponent. I think that's what he implemented in this case.
And the stagger and delay, of course, is very important in doing that. I mean, I first met Dion. Well, I didn't meet him. I first heard about him, I think, about 2011 when we second 6 days. We had a tournament in Brisbane. I think it was a time zone tournament, and he was actually there. He wasn't, he wasn't a player here today back then. But I heard from the grapevine that he was the next up and comer, and I guess everyone who said that is absolutely correct. Here we have CTC from Sydney versus Brisbane's very own DrpPnts4Food. Now, CTC, of course, playing Capros like yourself.
Yes, I am quite the knowledgeable person when it comes to capos. I don't claim to be knowledgeable in any other case except for capos.
And they are the team you love to hate, aren't they? I mean,
look, the thing is, even capo players love to hate other capo players. It's sort of like you play capoeiras, but when you play somebody else with capoeiras, you're like, oh my god, I gotta play capoeiras.
Oh, yeah,
and usually there's only one person, maybe 2 people in the scene who play it, so you don't get too much experience when it comes to it, especially here in Australia. But there's not much we can do about that. But
we just do what we can.
Yeah, that's why when we come to majors, we sort of have to wing it. We play against each other as much as we can, learn off each other.
And even the online scene is so important.
But the thing is, I mean, I wish the internet here was a little bit better, so we could play online together. But when it comes to Tekken and Tekken players, or even fighting game players in general, one frame means a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
And if the net code's not, well, not the net code, but the internet itself is not good enough, and you're dropping because of the one frame, you're gonna hate it. I remember playing online until I lost a few games because of my internet, and I just stopped. I couldn't do it anymore. It annoyed me to that extent. But this is why we travel, to hang out with everybody and get better.
Yeah, exactly. For the scene, I mean, it's great to see everyone here. Not just it's not just Brisbane. Sorry, it's not just Melbourne and Sydney top 8. We had two Brisbane in the top 8 as well.
That's correct. That's to be honest, it's something that people didn't expect. No, I'm not taking away from Brisbane. They've tried really hard and they've traveled every major, and congratulations to them for that. It's good that they're in. And we've got a bit of a mix this top 8. We've got 3 Melbourne, we've got 2 Sydney, we've got 1 New Zealand, and what else do we have? Do we have 2 others?
Is that 8? Is that 8? So you had, how many Melbourne you got? 4 Melbourne?
No, we had 3 Melbourne.
3 Melbourne?
We had 2 Sydney, 2 Brisbane,
One
and 1 New
yeah,
Zealand.
one
That's right.
NZ. All right.
I just want to apologize to the crowd or to the streamers because 2 of the matches did have to be played offline, not on the stream, simply because we didn't have the time. We did have a money match before this, which took up a little bit more time than expected. So there will be a few matches that will not be seen, which is Aiken versus Crash.
And a Scorpion versus CTC.
And Scorpion versus CTC. CTC taking that.
Yep.
So Sydney taking that against Brisbane, and Crash taking it against Aiken.
Yes,
So unfortunately, we won't be seeing those matches. Hopefully, I think they were streamed. I think they were recorded, maybe. So hopefully, we'll get that.
Hopefully we'll get them on
Hopefully
YouTube for the Stream Monsters. What is after second tag 2? I believe it is Ultra Street Fighter 4, which will be coming up immediately after tag 2. So you know, if y'all are Tekken fans and SF fans, I urge you to stick around because you are in for one treat here from Sydney, Australia. We are in the Red Room of 99 in York. If you're in the in the vicinity of this venue, I urge you all to come and have a look.
Oh, definitely. It's not something that you want to miss. I mean, these things come around once or twice or 3 times a year, and every single time it's just a few days, but it's just an amazing few days.
It's amazing few days, not just for the events, but for the people that run the events, for the people that show up.
And for those who are only online players, I mean, we really urge you to come down. It's something to really experience.
Like I've heard about this guy called Extra Mint, and no one's ever seen him. Well, you know what I mean. People have seen him, but
to be honest, we found him. And
yeah,
he did say
Melbourne,
he was coming, but unfortunately, I think the last one failed. And you know, we're just happy to accommodate these online players.
Yeah, exactly. And with that being said, CTC is already in such a commanding lead in round 1 here. He's doing.
He's got them 7 golden layers already. And Sydney's going wild right now.
He's just doing anything, and it seems to be working.
Yeah, it seems like he's got a lot of pressure here.
Wow, look up forward 4.
Doesn't want to let DrpPnts4Food get any sort of advantage. Get a back 3 there. Anna starts to come in at this point. Looks like she's doing some work. Launcher. No bound. Could have gone down back 1 there for the bound. Still pretty good damage here. Can you keep him there? No. Rolls away. While standing 3. Gets a bound. Gets the damage.
And if you don't know much about the Kappa because they do play completely different to the rest of the cast, then you would have no idea what to be doing here in this matchup. And I know Nick does play some Kappas in Brisbane, so
he does. They are one of his main teams, but I mean, he relies quite a lot on back 1-4. Not, I mean, it's a good move. To be honest, it's too much of a good move.
Yeah, definitely.
But if he played more sort of like, I don't want to say solid because he's a solid player, but if he played more conventional, then DrpPnts4Food might have had a better matchup here for himself. Really, Anna does do quite well against Capos in relaxed stance. She does have her down 4-1, as you saw right there, which does pick them up out of relax. Kills a lot of their options, quite quick.
And yeah, like you were saying, it's all about knowledge of the matchup. Like you know, you have to know their transitions, what their options are. It's just, yeah. Look, I mean, perhaps a lack of, like you're saying, a lack of experience here with against the Kappas.
Yeah, no, that's quite it. It's also the ability to react fast enough because Kappas, when they do go into relaxed stance, you need to be able to react quite quickly to get them out of it. Because once you leave them in there for too long, it's game over. Because it's essentially a 50-50. You know, just guess. One here for Queensland. Doesn't see the running 3 there. That's quite a win. If he does see the running 3, I'm pretty sure both characters have the ability to launch. I don't think this is death just yet. No, but he's gonna. He wanted Oki there. Managed to get it, but messes up the combo there.
Oh
Gets a launch. If he hits the wall, it might kill. No. Oh, if he can bound.
He bound. That's too many hits.
Yeah, too many hits. Could have got the forward 2 there.
Has to get out.
Could have got the forward 2. Opted for the down forward 2.
Nice launch from CTC. And gets the damage to the spike.
The problem here is DrpPnts4Food is continuously against the wall, and that's not very fun for him. The low there option.
Gets hit by back 1-4.
Might have been the counter hit.
That was the only back 1-4 he did in the entire match.
Was it?
I think it was.
I wasn't watching the first round, so I can't be quite sure of that.
But yeah, look, basically back 1-4, of course, the movie you love to hate. It's a bit too good. Not because of the.
I'm a Kappa player. The thing is, people love to hate it, but there are ways around it. I mean,
Yeah, there are ways
a lot of
around it.
people don't know that you can sidestep the fork.
No, I know that, but it's the fact that you can do back 1 and nothing, and then you can do back 1-4, and then if you don't sidestep the 4 within a few frames, you got to, you know, then technically it's minus 19 if he stops there, but he's got like 4 or 5 other options, so it's kind of, it's still,
He does.
it's
There
still
are quite a
amazing,
lot of
yeah.
options, and there's certain characters that can deal with it quite better than that.
I guess Lars has a really good.
Lars, I mean,
easier
look,
way.
Anna does. I'm not sure if he knows that Anna can do quite a bit against it, but it looks like he's dealing with it quite well right
Nice.
now. Breaking
Nice
the 1+2 grab there. Forward 2
good launch.
catches him. Probably won't kill here unless he hits the wall. Oh, he hits the wall. They're probably going to kill him.
No,
oh,
why
1-2
would
should have
you
barged.
do
He
that?
should have used the
Yeah.
barge there. He thought it was going to kill. Relax 4-3 there. Big damage. Probably going to keep pushing, of course. Got more life.
Nice. Tag out.
He needs
He's got
to
to
tag out. He does need to tag out. One. That might have killed him. He needs to tag out. Well done. Oh, look, he's getting a lot of damage here. Don't really know what happened
I'm
there.
going to tag crash though.
Oh no. He had it. Didn't
He had
continue
it.
and then
He
used
had
the,
it.
used
He
the
had it.
handstand 4.
Oh, that's
Forward
minus
2
20.
there. Not punished correctly. He could have done down forward 3+4 there. He really needs to be able to see the running 3. That helps quite a lot. It seems like he's using the lower option here.
That was good. That was a
Down
good
4-3
chase.
to evade the attack crash and continue the damage.
That was a
He
good
only
chase.
needed a little bit. Not sure what happened there, but we always bring it down to Tekken when that happens.
Oh, and that counter
Very
hit,
nice.
you
The
can confirm
counter
that
hit,
now.
and he confirmed that, which was really nice. Mid option there. Jab punish will try to get the wall splat. Doesn't see the low.
That is mid, high, high, high.
That is interruptible. Didn't
Nice.
see it.
Good launch. Bad crash, yeah. A tiger shot, yeah.
I think if he'd done the up forward 3+4 there, he might have gotten into the wall. But it doesn't look like he needs it at this point. He'll keep doing it. He needs to tag.
Oh, and
And
that's it.
CTC takes it 2-0 quite convincingly. Good show of sportsmanship there with the handshake.
Yep.
These two competitors not new to each other. They've known each other quite some time now.